Hey guys, what is going on? CustomTrippster, and today we are here to talk about Star Wars Episode 7. It's good. It's really good. It stands up against the original trilogy as one of the best Star Wars ever, and that's a good thing. But like the original trilogy, it has its own set of problems, and today I want to talk about my own personal problems with the film. So let's get this started with number 1. Oh, by the way, one thing, this is going to be total spoiler chaos. If you ever plan on watching Episode 7 in your lifetime, don't watch this video, because it's actually good. Thanks. On with the video. So my first problem with Star Wars Episode 7 is the plot itself. In the past, title crawls have really done a great job at setting up the Star Wars universe and the individual movies. Take Episode 4. During the battle, rebel spies managed to steal secret plans to the Empire's ultimate weapon, the Death Star. The movie is going to revolve around the Death Star. In Episode 7, it quickly establishes Luke Skywalker has vanished. The last sentence includes that Poe is going to Jakku to find out about Luke's whereabouts by pretty much getting a map. And we learn that this map is then pretty much carried by BB-8 for the entire movie. So for the first half of the movie, the light side's trying to get BB-8 to the Resistance, Kylo Ren and the First Order trying to capture BB-8 so they can destroy Luke Skywalker. However, all doesn't go planned, BB-8 doesn't hold all the information needed, so then the plot turns its focus completely around to Starkiller Base, which honestly has no connection to Luke Skywalker because I don't understand how destroying planets helps you destroy the most powerful Jedi, unless you just want to blow him up with a Death Star. Part 3. Doesn't make sense. Also, you have that big plot hole with R2-D2. He's in low power mode because Luke Skywalker isn't there. He's sad, which makes sense. Their connection in Empire Strikes Back was pretty strong. They spent the entire movie together. But it doesn't make sense why he turns on in the end. Luke Skywalker still isn't around. Why does he turn back on? Why is he able to present the rest of the map? It doesn't make sense. It's very convenient. And that kind of stinks. So, that's one problem. Now we're going to start nitpicking a bit. We got the major problem out of the way. Let's get on with number 2. Han Solo's death. Very impactful. I shed a little tear in my eye. It would have been so much better if they would have done it much like the scene in Empire Strikes Back. What if Han ran after his son, but you didn't know Kylo Ren was his son? He still had the mask on, and through their conversation, you learn for the first time that Kylo Ren is actually Ben Solo. Wouldn't that have been amazing? And then it would have been awesome that once you knew he was his son, then he dies. I think that would have been much more impactful than learning at the 30-minute mark that he is Han's son. Because honestly, the way they revealed it was very anticlimactic. And I honestly feel like if they would have done the version I just described, audiences would have been thrilled and very surprised. So a big thing that distinguishes Episode 7 from the rest of the saga is that it really doesn't focus on the ideals of the Force and what it exactly is. So throughout the rest of the saga, you had key characters like Emperor Palpatine, Obi-Wan, and Yoda that defined what the Force meant to the light and the dark side, the ideals of the Force for both the light side and the dark side. And they actually delivered some great quotes and memorable quotes that pretty much every Star Wars fan remembers. And these quotes really defined how this simple theme of good versus evil could have deeper meanings. Let's have a little story time. From Episode 4. You can't win, Darth. Strike me down, and I will become more powerful than you could possibly imagine. From Episode 4. I've been waiting for you, Obi-Wan. We meet again, at last. The circle is now complete. When I left you, I was but the learner, but I am now the master. And even from Episode 3, from the prequel trilogy, we have, you were the chosen one. It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them. When you look up quotes for Episode 7, you don't get much. Like, not much at all that really strikes you. Pretty much every quote from the trailer are probably the best quotes you're going to get in the entire movie, which is a little upsetting, to be honest. So those are my top problems with Star Wars Episode 7. Of course, there are some that nitpick a little. For example, not every character is given enough screen time, like Poe. Even Princess Leia doesn't get enough screen time. Some of the older characters only get like a couple seconds of screen time. But overall, those are my top issues with the movie. If you guys have other problems or just want to fangirl on this movie, comment down below. Let me know what you think. Like this video up if you enjoyed, and also remember to hit that subscribe button for some more awesome content. And if you want to see more Star Wars content, also hit that like button below and let me know. And without further ado, thank you guys for watching, and may the Force be with you.